Hashem here with Fee Landlord DC Metro. We are a third-party property manager for individual landlords and investors and homeowners that want to rent out their single-family homes, condos, row houses to renters and have us manage that process for them so they can do other things in life. We service the Maryland, Washington, DC, and Northern Virginia markets. And right now I want to talk about a search that I come across quite frequently when I'm Googling other property management companies, and that is the great debate of a flat fee model versus the percentage-based fee model that a management company charges its landlords. So obviously the name of our company is Fee Landlord. We charge a flat fee each month to manage the rental properties for the landlord, and there are other companies out there that do the same type of thing, but there's also another segment of property management companies that we call traditional property management companies that charge a percentage of the monthly rent as their management fee each month. So real quick, I just want to go over the differences and how they apply in real world examples. At the end of the day, as a landlord and a homeowner, it's up to you to make the decision on what model really works for you. But even outside of the model itself, I'm going to talk about really what the big secret is between the two and really other things that you may want to focus on when making the decision of who to hire. So first off, on a flat fee model, it's pretty simple. For example, our company, we charge a flat fee of $99 a month to manage rental properties in the area. Okay, so regardless if your home is, let's say, in downtown Fredericksburg and the rent may be $1,000 a month, we still charge $99 a month, even if that rent increases or decreases throughout the time that we're managing it. Our management fee does not. It's a fixed cost for you as a landlord. Okay, that same house, let's say we picked that up and we moved it to downtown DC, and it is now, because of the location of where it's at, it can bring in more money in rents. Let's say now the rent is, I don't know, $3,000 a month. Our fee does not change. It's still $99 a month. So that's one of the differences, big differences when it comes to a flat fee model, is that the monthly management does not change. It doesn't mean the level of service changes. It doesn't mean the amount of service or whatever's included in that fee changes. The only thing that changes is your rent, and your management fee is not affected because the rent changes. Okay. Now, on the flip side, when we're talking about the percentage fee based model companies, the traditional companies, they typically charge a percentage of the monthly rent that you charge your tenant. So typically those range anywhere from 8 to 10%. They vary on company, but let's just, to keep the math simple, let's say it's 10% that this company charges. Well, each month, let's say the same example, let's say they're in downtown Fredericksburg, Virginia, and they're charging 10% on that $1,000 a month rental. Well, their management fee is $100 a month because it's 10% of that $1,000 per month. Okay, now again, let's say we move it to downtown DC, DuPont, wherever it may be, and the rent is now $3,000 a month. Well, that 10% is now based off of $3,000 as opposed to $1,000. So that said, as a landlord, your management fee now changes from being $100 a month to 3 times that, $300 a month, because 10% of $3,000 is $300 a month. So again, typically nothing changes in terms of the level of service that you receive or what services you do receive in that management fee. It's just really, if you have a property that's in a higher rent area, you're almost kind of penalized because you're bringing in more rent, and the property manager takes some of that because of where it is and what the type of rent is. So that's our take on it. That's kind of our philosophy, where we stand and why we charge a flat fee. Same house, different location. Because of the different location, the rents are higher or lower. At the end of the day, for the management company, it doesn't cost us any different to manage that property. So our costs shouldn't vary, or what we charge shouldn't vary because of the rent. Traditional companies, they do tend to, obviously they're going to charge a little bit more if your home is worth more. But at the end of the day, that really doesn't really shouldn't affect the level of service you receive. That's just our philosophy when it comes down to it. Now the biggest thing like I said, I'll tell you to really look at as a landlord in this great debate of flat fee versus percentage fee is you really need to put it all in perspective and know that all we're talking about here is price, okay, what we charge, okay, and that's really all you should take it as. No matter if you're comparing two companies that are two percentage-based companies, one may charge a lower percentage than the other. Let's say one charges 10% and another charges 8%. Well, again, that really shouldn't be any different than you comparing a flat fee company with one of those two other companies as well, because at the end of the day, all you're talking about is the price that you're being charged as a landlord for management, okay? The other thing I really urge you to look at is the level of service that you will receive from that property management company, as well as the services that you will receive with that management fee. You know, what's included in it? Is there a markup on repairs? Is there inspections included? Is there lease renewals involved in that? You know, what are other things that are involved in it? And you really need to put that all together in perspective to be able to make the best decision and see what works best for you as a landlord. So if you got any questions about any of what I just went over, whether it's our model, some competitors' models, whatever it may be, or property management in general in the DC, Washington, DC, Maryland, Northern Virginia area, please feel free to reach out to us. You can go to our website at flatfeelandlord.com or give us a call at any time.